Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fort Boyard. Today, two teams will face a set of challenges that will test their skill and courage.
The teams don't know what's in store, but they do know they're going to be pushed to their absolute limits.
So, let's meet today's teams.
I think my main strength would have to be that I don't give up and I give 100%.
I could take on anything that Fort Boyard throws at me.
I think we can win, so watch out, guys.
We're going all the way. Silver Dragons.
I'm a massive game player and a team player, and I like to lead my team as well.
If I put my mind to it, I can take on anything.
When the going gets tough, I get going.
I think the Green Jaguars can go all the way and win the final.
It's the Green Jaguars versus the Silver Dragons in today's Fort Boyard Ultimate Challenge. Welcome, young warriors.
Wowzers. Charles, you're team captain of the Silver Dragons. So why are you a good team captain?
I give good direction, I accept criticism, and I was a natural-born leader.
Ooh,
All right.
okay.
Jordan, you got your team ready?
Yeah, I've got a lot of motivation. We've got a fantastic team. We've got a lot of skill in every single area. We're gonna
All
win.
right. Are you ready for battle?
Yeah!
Oh, all right. Each show has 5 challenges where the aim is to win keys. Teams need 3 keys in order to get the maximum time in the treasure chamber. There, they need to collect as many coins as they can to get through to the tournament final. Let battle commence. Okay, everybody, we're starting today's competition with a frightening challenge. Charles and Jordan are about to climb out onto the fortress wall. Once there, they'll make their way along the narrowest of platforms 40 feet above the sea in an effort to grab their team cartridge containing the code that their team needs to open the key box. Okay, Charles and Jordan, this is the day's first competition and your first chance to win a key. Please, whatever you do, hang on and don't look down. Dragon Charles and Jaguar Jordan are about to climb out onto the fortress wall to battle for the first key in one epic challenge. Okay, guys, on my mark. Your challenge starts now. It's captain versus captain in this first challenge, and both are off to a flying start. They are over 40 feet high above the Atlantic Ocean. This is one scary challenge. Those ledges are tiny. They have to be so careful with their footwork, otherwise it's game over. See how Jordan is inching ahead, but it's so close. Looks like it's Charles that's opened his box first. And Jordan has got his open. But Charles is flying ahead. Dragon Charles has a strong lead now. Jaguar Jordan will have to speed up if he wants to win today's first key. Guys, get ready. Get ready. They're going to be coming out real soon, okay? Look at Jordan. He's caught up quickly. Boy, this is tight. Charles is through the window.
Charles
Really close.
just nipped in.
And Jordan is just behind. Man, who is it going to be? Who's going to win this? Here's Charles. He's got to unlock that cylinder to get the code. And here's Jordan. It all comes down to who can get the code out first.
Capture and get that code.
4978!
2613!
Fastest fingers first. This is so exciting.
Nice work. Hey, let's have a look at the replay.
I rock climbed in my own time, and I was really excited for this event. I thought, I'd knock it out, but it was actually a lot more challenging than I thought.
It was really scary at first and quite difficult because the ledges were really small.
At one point, I was holding in with, one finger. I had one finger in there, and
It was really close. I think we only lost by about 3 or 4 seconds.
as soon as I ran in, I sprinted and made sure I got that cap off and made sure everybody got the numbers right away.
Well, after that, let's have a look at the scoreboard.
That was a fantastic opening challenge, which sees the Silver Dragons take the first key in today's competition.
Congratulations, guys!
Silver Dragons! Yeah, all the way!
Oh, it's time for another challenge now. Are you ready?
Yeah! Come on!
Let's do this. This one is just for you, so follow me! Come on over. So, here we are at the next challenge. How are you feeling?
Good.
Well, this challenge is for just one of the team, and behind this door, there's a loom. The key is at the far end in a set of scales. You've got to move the corn using the buckets into the scales, get enough in there for the key to be released. You're up against the clock. So, Charles, as team captain, which member of the team's doing this challenge?
I think Laura's got this one in the bag.
Laura? Right, okay, I'm going to ask you to take your place at the door. Are you ready?
Yep.
Your time starts now.
Go, Laura, you got this. Come on, Laura.
Now Lara has to fill those buckets with as much corn as she can and carry them across the loom.
Run, Laura. There you go.
She then needs to fill the scales with the corn to release the key.
Come on.
She can.
You got plenty of time. Fantastic, well done. Good technique. Just be careful,
So
come on.
careful not to drop the corn.
Place your feet right in between the biggest gaps. Like that next gap.
Some good team advice here.
Take big long steps. All right.
Lara made pretty quick work of that loom. Great technique. She doesn't want to drop any of that corn.
Looking good.
Come on, Laura. Oh, shit, really back. Hurry back, straight back.
There's just 1 minute left. Now she must race back and get some more corn as quickly as she can.
Gotta get a lot of corn in the bucket.
The more corn she can get, the fewer trips she'll have to make across the loom.
All right, hurry. Fill it up, quick.
I think we're probably halfway through that.
Next one. The other one's full. Faster. You have to go across. Come on, you can do this.
And don't forget, guys, she needs to get that key and get out of there before the time runs out.
Come on,
She gets the
Laura,
key,
quick,
she's not
quick,
out.
quick.
No key.
Fantastic, well done. Keep those legs moving. Come on, Laura, quick. Empty them. Just be careful, careful. All right, I'm on. Fast.
She's running out.
Oh, quick, run.
I don't think she's got enough time to make another trip.
Quickly. Laura, just come out. Just drop it, run.
Still got a bit of time left.
Quick, get out. Get out. Out you come, quick, 3.
Oh, well done. Nice try.
I thought that it would be really easy, but it was actually a lot harder than I thought. I tried to scoop corn into the bucket, but it just kept on falling out. So I had really little corn in the buckets.
You were so close, so good effort. After that, let's have a little look at the scores.
So after that second challenge, it's still 1 key to none for the Silver Dragons.
It's time for another challenge now, so off we go.
The fort's next challenge is a race against time and space. Imogen and Sash are about to walk into a room. The task is to find keys, white for dragons and black for jaguars, in a maze above their heads. Lead the keys through the maze and open the box on the floor to retrieve the treasure key, all while the room is getting smaller. Oh, and a not so little surprise awaits them. Okay, guys, are you ready for this challenge? Sash and Imogen are about to battle it out in an ever-shrinking room as they race for that all-important key. Your challenge starts now. Now, Sash is looking for the black keys and Imogen the white. They both have 4 each to get, but only 2 of those will unlock their side of the key box. Right now.
Go for the Jaguars, Amy.
Try it in both locks.
Yeah. It fits, so he's got to find just one more.
Come on.
Get out, right up. Try it in both locks.
The ceiling is really closing in on them now. Imogen's got a key, but it's not the right one. And now Sash has another. Coming down. But it doesn't fit either. They can hardly stand at this point. Imogen's got her first key, but the ceiling is so low they're running out of time.
Wall's closing in. There we go.
But Sash has a key. He's got 2 keys. And Imogen tries another. This is close. One. It's the last one. Ooh. They're both searching for just one more key, but it could be too late. The room is almost at its smallest of just 2 feet. If the warning light flashes, they must get out. Warning's about to come on. There's the warning light. Gotta get out.
Get out now.
Okay, guys. All right. How did that feel?
It was really hard, but neither of us got a key.
It was actually quite challenging, actually, because it was harder than it looks to actually get the keys off the hook.
But we did work our best and we got pretty close.
After that dramatic challenge, no key is won, so the Dragons still lead the Jaguars by 1 key to 0. Okay, Jaguars, the next challenge is for you only, so off you go.
So, Green Jaguars, here we are at your next challenge. Now, Jordan, as team captain, you've chosen Joseph to take on this challenge. He's going to have to move the metal chair along this beam, which is 60 feet above the fort floor. Once he gets to the end, he's got to stand and balance himself on this chair and take a massive leap over to the trapeze, pull the rope to reveal the code. He is up against the clock as well. So, Joseph, your challenge starts now. Come on, come on.
Joseph is one brave guy doing this. This really is one of the fort's scariest challenges.
Whatever the fort can offer, I will not be afraid of it. I am not afraid to take anything on in that fort.
He's 60 feet high up there.
Slowly and steadily pushing the chair.
He's concentrating so hard as he knows one wrong step could end in disaster.
You're doing really well for time.
At first, it went, pretty fast, very well, except the chair was a little rusty and kind of difficult moving it along.
He's not just battling with that chair, he's battling with the elements too. It's really windy so high up.
Come on, we...
Now he must step up onto that chair. This takes real nerve.
Is it lined up?
Yep. It's so important he's got to line the chair.
Clear to go. Yep.
Remember, this is for your first key.
Get your balance.
He's taking his time as that chair is really unstable, just as the name suggests.
Now's the moment. Good job.
Can he make the leap of a lifetime?
Got it, got it.
Get your balance. Yeah.
What an effort!
Pull that rope.
Now he's got to shout out that code.
5421.
Hurry, guys, time's ticking.
3-1.
Quick, guys, quick, guys.
Only 20 seconds left.
Come on, come on, come on. Good job. That was amazing, and it was just in time. Let's have a look at some of that action back.
The wind started blowing while I was up there, so I'm like, oh no, this is just like the slightest gust of wind could blow me off. My whole team, they were really supporting me, and I was like, I can do this.
Well done, guys. So you've got 1 key now. Let's have a look at the scoreboard.
After that brilliant effort by Joseph, it means the scores are now level with 1 key each for both the Dragons and the Jaguars.
So how are we feeling? We're feeling confident?
Yeah.
Okay, we've got another challenge now, so you ready?
Yeah.
Come on, let's do this. Woo!
Okay, guys, we're almost at today's final destination. But before we get there, you have one last chance to win a key. The task is very simple. Here we have a glass floating in water in an aquarium. Here we have coins of varying weights. Each team member is going to drop 1 coin into the glass. The team that makes the glass sink will lose the vital last key in today's competition. Jaguars, do you understand?
Yes.
Dragons, do you understand?
Yes.
Line them up. So which team will keep their heads above water? But more importantly, who will take away the most points from today's legendary treasure chamber? As we head towards the treasure chamber, there's one last key to be won, and both teams really want to win it. Your challenge starts now. Charles is up first for the Dragons. That's a confident start. Jordan is next. Don't touch the table. Strong move. Sash steps up. No problem.
It seemed kind of easy. We're just putting coins in a cup. But as more people put coins in a cup, it seemed like it was more and more difficult to see where you placed it and what coin you got.
Laura's up. There's a key riding on this. Remember, Imogen, this is not a race.
It's not a race. Very good.
It's James' turn.
Gently, gently. Light.
Joseph can't believe it.
Nice.
That glass is almost sunk.
Pressure's on you, Jaguars.
The glass didn't sink. The Jaguars really lucked out. How is it still floating?
Pressure's on, Captain.
It's all about this coin. Let's take a look at that again. Sadly, the Dragons were sunk with that last coin. Jaguars win the last and vital key.
The aquarium was really bad, and it was right at the brim. The water was right at the brim, so when I put that last coin in, it sank down. I felt kind of guilty for that.
So as we head to the treasure chamber, it's the Green Jaguars that take a 2-1 advantage over the Silver Dragons. We're going to the treasure chamber. Let's go! Okay, guys, you've made it to the ultimate challenge. Now, keep in mind, this is a race to grab coins in the treasure chamber. Not only to grab coins, but to add points to your leaderboard score.
Now, each team needs 3 keys to give you the maximum amount of time of 3 minutes in the treasure chamber. If you don't have those 3 keys, then you'll pay a penalty in time. So, how many keys do you have, Dragons?
1 key.
1 key. I'll take that from you, thank you. And how many keys do you have? 2 keys. So we'll take those. With 2 keys, you're going to get a total of 2 minutes 40 in the treasure chamber. That's a 20-second time penalty. And Dragons, you're going to have the same, a 20-second time penalty, but because you only had 1 key, 1 member of your team has a further penalty of 20 seconds. Right, well, here are the all-important maps. You're going to need those.
Okay, guys, are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, on my mark, your challenge starts now.
Go! Come on, guys, come on.
When the gates open, our warriors look for their team crest, then use the maps to place the team crest on the right squares on the chamber floor. They go to the tiger's head, and if they've got it right, the key to their treasure chest will drop, and they can start collecting coins.
As Laura enters the chamber for the Dragons, it's looking pretty close as both teams have nearly finished their maps. Orchestrating everything.
Yeah.
That's really smart. Despite the Dragons' penalty, both teams are at the tiger's head at the same time.
Are you there, Imogen?
Looks like the Jaguars' map is wrong. But the Dragons have their key. They got a mistake here. Jaguars have fixed their map and now have their key. Keys are released.
Charles, you need some more.
It's the Dragons that get their gold first. Only use your hands to collect the treasure. Charles is off with his first load of coins. There you go, there you go. And now the Jaguars have their coins. It's all about the number of trips. Don't waste your time collecting.
The Dragons are well away here. Jaguars.
There you go. Don't worry about collecting as many as you can. It's all about grabbing and going, keeping it flowing. Jordan is really racing there. There you go. Just grab a handful. Grab 2 handfuls and come. Those coins are turning into points on your leaderboard now. Come on. The more coins they get, the more points they'll have on the leaderboard, and the better chance they'll have to get to the final. They must get out before the gate closes. It's gonna be tight. Guys, fantastic. Let's take a look at some of those key moments.
We found all the things and then put one of them in the wrong place, so we were like, it's not working, it's not working.
We did like a really good effort, so I was collecting all the coins and these guys would be the runners.
But we did really well collecting it because we were a few seconds behind. Obviously, they got their treasure.
Okay, guys, that was a great competition. It is time to tally the take. I'm gonna start with you guys, Dragons. Let's see what you got.
Pour that treasure in, come on.
Right.
It's gonna be close, you know.
I think it is. I think it's gonna be very close.
$1,080.
That's
good
a pretty
job,
good
guys.
haul. It's a pretty good haul. Let's get that out of there. Make sure you didn't leave any. Okay, Jaguars, let's see what you took.
Remember, the score to beat is 1,080.
Let's see what that total is. Good job, guys. But let's see how that affects the overall tournament leaderboard.
With that great haul, the Dragons go into 3rd place on our leaderboard and the Jaguars into 4th, both hot on the heels of the Vipers, who lead the tournament.
And until next time, it's goodbye from the mighty Fort Boyard.
We'll see you then. Bye.
Join us next time when the Vipers take on the Sharks here on Fort Boyard Ultimate Challenge.
When we were waiting for, the count to come in, I was like, uh-oh. I actually felt more nervous then than I did at the top of that beam.
We were convinced they had more, but in the way up we had 40 more, so we were really, really happy with that.
10:40 isn't that bad. I think we did really well.
Yeah.
We had one person down and we ended up winning anyway, so, I mean, our team worked really well.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fort Boyard. Once again, 2 teams are on their way to face a set of awesome challenges with the aim of earning enough points to get them into the grand final.
Those teams don't know what tests are ahead of them, but the one thing they do know is they're up against the clock and they're going to need all the strength they've got to make it to the very end.
That's right, Laura. So let's meet today's teams.
I know I'm a big game player, and I know the Red Vipers are going to be a big game player. I have really good hand-eye coordination and quick reactions.
Pressure is what I thrive off. You can't really perform without pressure.
Oh, we're going to win. Red Vipers are going to win.
I entered Fort Boyard just for a bit of challenge, something different, and to win.
Blue Sharks will be good at everything, I think.
I'm not a bad loser. I would say just don't like it. I think the Blue Sharks are going to be good at every challenge, which is why we're going to win.
Taking part in today's tough battle, it's the Red Vipers versus the Blue Sharks right here on Fort Boyard Ultimate Challenge. All right. Welcome, young warriors. Are you ready for battle?
So, Jack, who came up with your team chant?
Well, I came up with it. We all loved it. Pulled us all together. We really thought it was really symbolic.
We love it too.
Simon, pump it up for me one more time. Blue Sharks! You gotta love that.
Teams, are you ready?
Yeah! Each show has 5 challenges where the aim is to win keys. Teams need 3 keys in order to get the maximum time in the treasure chamber. There, they need to collect as many coins as they can to get through to the tournament final. Let battle commence. Today's contest begins with an almighty challenge. Matt of the Vipers and Alex of the Sharks are getting prepared to climb up the sheer face of the fortress wall using only these tiny hand grips. It's a 50-foot climb all the way to the target where only 1 key waits. Fastest climber wins. Okay, Matt, Alex, all right now, this is a really high wall. Remember, don't look down. Alex and Matt are about to do the climb of their lives, but who will be victorious? Okay, guys, on my mark. Your challenge starts now. Both of them are off to a strong start. This is a tough climb over 50 feet up the side of the fort wall in really windy conditions. This is so close. Outstanding climbing. Remember, those hand grips get smaller and smaller. They're less than 15 feet away from the target and that all-important first key. Matt is edging ahead here. Can Alex catch up? He's slowed down a bit, though. This is an exhausting challenge. Matt just has to reach out and grab that key. He's got it! Nice work, guys. Let's have a look at some of that wall action.
This was a miserable day. It was windy, it was choppy, but I gave it my all.
I was going fast and I thought I had it, but then I went over to the right and I thought there was going to be a rock there and there wasn't.
I mean, there's little to grip onto and you're there and it is daunting.
It was a good challenge and, I got to give it up to Matt. He did a really good job.
Great start to the day to get the key, yes.
After that challenge, let's have a look at the scores.
After that brilliant climb, it sees the Vipers take a 1-key lead over the Sharks.
Sharks too. Now there's a chance for you to win another key because this next challenge is just for you. Come with me! Here we are. Are you ready?
Yeah!
Come on.
Good shot!
Right, in this room, the key is just out of reach. So what you need to do is hit the punch ball to hit the target, and each time you hit it correctly, the key will move closer. One thing though, the floor's conveyor belt, so it's pretty tricky. Now, Simon, which member of the team's going in for this challenge?
David, bring on again.
David! Okay, David, you're gonna need these. And don't forget, you're up against the clock, so you've got to be quick. Take your place at the door. Lots of encouragement from the team. Your challenge starts now.
Go on, David.
This solo game for the Sharks was a really physically tough challenge requiring strength, stamina and accuracy. Great first hit.
That was a good hit.
And a second hit.
Another great hit.
Plenty of time. Loads of time, mate.
And a third. David's looking really strong and making it look really easy. Believe me, it's not.
Take it slowly, mate. You've got loads of time. Loads.
The treadmill's getting faster and faster, but it doesn't seem to be putting David off. He's doing amazing.
Brilliant.
This is fantastic punching. Oh, he's missed the target there.
I guess
Take your time. Don't tire yourself out, big hits.
he must be pretty tired now.
Another hit on target, amazing. Running while punching really puts you off balance, but not for David. Another direct hit, and he's got the key. He's done that in record time with well over half a minute to spare. Oh, the treadmill almost caught him out there.
How you go? David! Good job! Fantastic!
Well done, buddy.
David's first hit was really hard and the key dropped by so much.
The first 2 times, I hit the ball and it came back and hit me in the face, which kind of threw me off, but I got straight back up and I kept hitting it.
The treadmill got really fast, so it was hard for him to get the last ones in, but he did it and we got the key.
Good job! You took the first key to the Sharks! Well done! After that challenge, let's take a look at the leaderboard.
That brilliant piece of boxing by David sees the Sharks even things up. It's now 1 key each for both teams.
You ready to try and get another key?
Yeah!
Come on then, follow me!
Let's go!
We are here at one of the fort's toughest challenges. Opposing teams are about to jump into the ocean and swim to a buoy. Attached to that buoy are their team cartridges. They're going to grab those cartridges, swim back to the base of the fort, climb up the cargo net, hand those cartridges to their teammates who will then reveal the code to open the key box. Okay, Jack and Simon, this is a tough one, okay? That's not an easy little drop either. Are you guys ready for this challenge?
Definitely.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Jack and Simon are about to plunge into the cold Atlantic Ocean in one of the fort's most grueling challenges. But who will win today's third key? Okay, guys, on my mark, your challenge starts now! As they jump in, it's Jack in white for the Vipers and Simon in black for the Sharks. Remember, they're swimming in really strong currents. Jack is flying along, leaving Simon way behind. This is incredible swimming. It's Jack that looks more like a shark today. He's got the cartridge already. Simon has got a lot of catching up to do. And look, he's passing Simon on the way back. Simon has his cartridge, but Jack is almost at the net. Jack now has a grueling 20-foot climb up the net to hand the cartridge to teammate Laura. Can Simon come back from this? Got a little work to do now. Got some work to do, Simon. There you go. Don't fall. Great job by Simon. He's at the net. But Jack is way ahead. He's now at the top where he must hand the cartridge to teammate Laura. She's got it. Now she must race back and unlock it to get the code. Can she unlock it before the Sharks get back? Simon's not giving up. But Laura's unlocked the cartridge and got the code. She's got a lot of work to do as it looks like the Vipers are going to take this. Wow! What a challenge. Hey, let's take a look at some of that action.
Just that leap of faith you have to take, you know, felt really confident, and once I hit the water, I just took off.
My tactics would probably have just been to stay afloat, which I achieved, but that was about it.
You know, I'm proud of Laura, you know, for getting the code, and then the rest of the team unlocking it. So, you know, proud of everyone. It's a team effort.
Okay, after that fantastic challenge, let's look at the scoreboard.
It's now 2 treasure chamber keys to the Vipers and 1 to the Sharks, but there's still everything to play for.
now time for another challenge, and this one is just for you. We've got to dry you off, Jack, but come on, guys, come with me. Here we are at the next challenge. Are you ready?
Yeah!
Okay, right, well, this challenge is going to take one of you to the inner depths of the fort. You're going to have to climb this ladder, get to the top, crawl all the way down the tube, and find the key, which is attached to a ball, in complete darkness. There may be a few little friends to greet you. Turn around and then crawl all the way back up again. And you are up against the clock. So, Jack, who do you think's up for this challenge?
I think Kaylin is up for this one.
Kaylin, you're going to do this. Okay, well, you're going to need this, so let's get this on your head.
Thank you.
Okay. Make your way up the ladder, and the time will start as soon as you enter the room. Kaylin, your challenge starts now.
Come on, Kaylin. Okay, mate, good time. Get as quick as you can, mate. As quick as you can. Get in there.
I'm very good under pressure. I sort of just go in my own little world and just focus on what I have to do, so pressure is not that much of a problem for me.
But how's he going to cope with this pressure? It's pitch black inside that tunnel, remember? He can't see a thing.
There you go. Just try to scare you, seaweed. But there's nothing.
He's at the end of the tunnel. Can he find the key? They're not mice, they're rats. Don't worry, they won't hurt you.
Okay, come on, find that key, Kaylin, find that key. He needs to really feel around, guys. Really feel around.
Go further in, go further in, further in.
He's got to keep feeling around for that key. He's got the key, brilliant.
Okay,
now he's got to turn around and climb back up that tunnel.
They're not going to hurt you, they've moved away. Serious technique. Keep going. Use the elbow, there you go. Hold on to that ball.
doing really well, Kaylin.
Hold on to that ball, don't let go of that ball, whatever you do. That's plenty of time, come on. Hold on.
This is a really tough climb, over 30 feet in total darkness. He's doing a great job.
Now, we need this key. We're almost there.
Just a few more pushes and he'll be at the top.
Yeah,
Come on, Kaylin. Hang on. Come on down, Kaylin. Congrats. Well done.
there you go.
Kaylin, how was it? Let's take that out of boy. How was it? Talk us through it.
It was really hard finding the key because I'm feeling around and I feel these rats and mice, so...
Kaylin screamed, it was so funny.
Yeah, I let out a little squeal there.
We sort of felt a bit sorry for him as well.
And I did get the key in time, so it was a good feeling.
It was really, really good. Well done, Kaylin. Rather you than me. After that challenge, let's have a look at the scoreboard.
The Vipers now have 3 keys, giving them the full amount of time in the treasure chamber. The Sharks trail with just 1 key.
Get ready for the next challenge. Oh, come on, guys. Come on.
Teams, we are very close to our final destination, but here is one last chance to win a key. Your challenge is this. Here we have a board with 2 sides, balanced on a pivot. Each team will alternate turns placing pieces on the board on their side. The first team to make the board fall or make anything fall will lose the challenge and lose the vital last key in today's competition. Vipers, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Sharks, do you understand?
Yes.
Then line them up. So which team will hold balance and win the final key? But more importantly, who will take away the most points from today's encounter with the legendary treasure chamber? The Vipers and the Sharks are ready to battle for the last treasure chamber key, but who will hold their nerve? Okay, Vipers, you're going to start. Jack is up first.
It looks so easy, and then you walk into it and your hands are shaking and everyone's watching, and oh, it's so tough.
Confident move by Simon. A little bit of strategy going on here. This game requires a steady hand. And that's a careful move by Max.
If we felt that they were quite heavy, we were going to put them near the middle, and if they were light, we were going to put them on the edge to try and make the other team tip it over.
Laura's up next.
It was actually quite a tricky challenge because we didn't know how much the individual pieces weighed.
We realized how delicate the touch had to be to get on.
Next. David's move was good. That was close from Caleb.
Those games are definitely the hardest out of anything else that we do at the fort.
Oh,
those games at the table, definitely hard.
Nice move by Alex.
Strategy game, you just have to, be focused and take your time and really think about it. And I think we did, a really good job at it.
Good work by Jack.
It's getting a little crowded in here, isn't it?
There's just no fun left anymore. It's most sucked out in that room. It's dry and fear.
That's the weight off your chest, huh?
Matt's up. This is tense. How is it still balanced?
Next.
Adrienne thinks. The Sharks really need this key.
Come on, Laura. Okay.
How will David do?
We would put one on, and it just completely went to one side and stayed on by like centimeters.
Caleb.
Caleb restores the balance. Can Alex keep it balanced?
You're running out of space and time there, buddy.
And the Vipers win the key! Outstanding work!
After it was sort of tilted towards their way, I felt like I knew the perfect spot for it, so I placed it down gently, and then it sort of tilted a little bit, and then the piece just fell over the line. That was it. I was so mad. I thought I had it, too.
Outstanding work, guys. After that tense final challenge, the Vipers take a fourth and bonus key. The Sharks will have a lot of collecting to do in the treasure chamber if they are to win. We're headed to the treasure chamber. That's right. Come on, let's go. Okay, Vipers, Sharks, you have made it to the ultimate challenge. How do you feel about that? Yeah! All right. This is a race to grab coins in the treasure chamber. Not only that, it's a chance for you to add points to your leaderboard score.
So you need 3 keys to give you the maximum amount of time of 3 minutes in the treasure chamber. For every key short, there'll be a time penalty in the chamber. So let's see how many keys you have. Vipers, how many keys have you got today?
We have 4 keys today.
4 keys! Well done, guys. So you're going to get 3 minutes in the treasure chamber, plus you'll get a bonus of 150 coins. So good job. Sharks, how many keys do you have?
We've got 1.
You've got 1 key. That's still a good effort. You're going to get in the chamber. But your time penalty will be 20 seconds for the team, and there'll be a further penalty for just one member of the team that will have to wait a further 20 seconds. Yep. You're going to need these maps.
Cheers.
Just remember one thing. You can't stand still. You got to grab and go. On my mark, your challenge starts now. When the gates open, our warriors look for their team crest, then use the maps to place the team crest on the right squares on the chamber floor. They go to the tiger's head, and if they got it right, the key to their treasure chest will drop, and they can start collecting coins. The Vipers have their key already, as the Sharks only just entered the chamber. They have a lot of catching up to do.
You're going to hold for the next value.
Hands ready, hands ready, hands ready.
The Vipers have their coins. There we go. But the Sharks are still working out their map. Caleb piles in coins for the Vipers. Adrienne enters as the Sharks finally get their key. But the Vipers are collecting coins fast. Sharks get their chest open. Finally, the Sharks start collecting those coins. The Sharks really have to grab and go if they're going to catch the Vipers. Matt's grabbed a lot there. Both teams need as many coins as they can get to add points to their overall leaderboard score.
Not long left. We're running out of time.
This is some serious goal collecting from both teams. Time is running out, guys. Make it quick. With only 30 seconds left, both teams are grabbing and going, keeping it flowing. They've got to get out of the chamber as quick as they can. Out come Adrienne and Laura, but Jack is grabbing one last handful. Will he get out in time along with Simon, who's still piling in the coins?
Come on.
It's gonna be close.
Nice work.
Nice work. Way to come in the end, baby. Way to come in the end. Let's have a look at some of those key moments.
Everything in the day you can forget. It's just the chamber that really makes the difference.
The other team couldn't unlock their chest properly and we managed to catch up a little bit.
You saw us at the end and we were panting. We were really, really going for it.
When it came down to it, I think we all did a really good job at it.
We did our best and we can't do better than that, so.
Another outstanding effort, but now we're gonna have a look at what you took. We're gonna start with the Sharks. All right, guys, let's see how much you got.
That was a lot of coins
That was a lot of
collected
coins.
there. Let's see what the score is. That was
All right, excellent work, guys. Let's grab this out, please.
So good.
That was an excellent shot. Okay, guys, since you had 4 keys, you get a bonus of 150 coins. That's for starters. All right, guys, let's see what you took.
Another big haul there. Let's find out what you guys took.
Can the Vipers beat 1,120?
Congratulations, guys.
Nice work, guys. Nice work. Excellent work, man. You guys really pulled it off.
So that means today's winners are the Red Vipers.
With those impressive treasure chamber hauls, the Vipers and the Sharks increase their lead at the top of our table. But will they be there at the end of the tournament?
Till next time, this is a goodbye from the mighty Fort Boyard. Join us next time when the White Falcons take on the Silver Dragons in an unbelievable battle here on Fort Boyard Ultimate Challenge.
We got quite close to their amount of points, so pretty good. We've still got a chance.
I want to avoid games we're going to lose and not do so well in.
I think we've got a really good, strong team.
I enjoy pushing my limits and I'm always up for a challenge.
The scores we got will really help us out the other rounds.
The fort holds no fears for me and neither any of my team.